What used to be the poor man's fried rice is now a staple of Chinese restaurants, and today we get to share and preserve a classic recipe for all time. My dad's
鹹魚雞粒炒飯
salted fish and chicken fried rice. Mastering the art of cooking with salted fish will elevate you to the status of a true connoisseur of traditional Chinese cuisine, as this technique is becoming increasingly rare in modern times. Before we get to that, we'll start with the foundation of every fried rice dish.
我今日咧就用12安士嘅米，呢個杯係裝到滿係6安士啊！我呢度係兩杯米。首先咧就嚟洗啲米先咯。米咧就唔需要好大力咁去擦佢就咁撈啲塵水咗啲塵得噶啦啲水倒咗佢，就洗佢。
We'll wash the rice with fresh water a second time, then drain it.
米洗好之後咧，就擺落電飯煲。
Now we'll add the rice to the rice cooker pot.
做炒飯嘅，所以煮啲飯咧就硬啲唔得，硬少少。我係俾10個安士嘅水上去，少啲唔啲水，煮啲飯硬啲，炒起嚟咪靚啲咯。如果你平時咁煮嚟做白飯食嘅咧，就俾夠12安士水，12安士水，12安士米就得㗎啦，就擺落去
Then we'll put the pot back into the rice cooker.
咁滯。
Then start the rice cooker.
呢個時候咧，就切啲唔啲葱花先切少。
Now we'll dice some green onions.
咁就夠啦。咁當然你又想食多啲，咪切多啲亦都唔緊要呢個冇乜所謂。葱白有，葱尾又有啦。葱花咧就唔好切得咁幼唔使切得咁幼
Now we'll move on to the ginger.
薑咧就切薑絲，薄啲佢。
We'll cut about half an ounce of ginger first into slices, then lay them down and cut them into strips. If you want to learn how to cut twice as fast and prevent injuries, we have a free 6-minute video lesson for you. Click the link in our description or scan the QR code to access it for free. After cutting the ginger into strips, we'll move on to the lettuce.
生菜咧就我俾係33個安士咁上下啦，俾啲生菜落嘅咧就食起上嚟咧就爽口啲，就唔單純係鹹魚咁啦平時餐館做呢個炒飯咧都係用生菜咧都係切絲嚟嘅切絲。
After stacking the leaves together, we'll cut them into thin strips.
然之後咧切少少雞胸肉落去，係3個安士4個安士咁上下啦。
We'll first cut the chicken into slices. Then we'll turn the slices 90 degrees and cut into small, roughly half-inch thick pieces. Then put it into a bowl. Now we can marinate it with 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1/8 of a teaspoon of white pepper, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, and 1 tablespoon of water.
咁撈勻佢
We have all of these ingredients listed on our blog at madewithlau.com, along with step-by-step instructions and video clips to guide you as you make the recipe at home. After mixing in the marinade, we'll move on to the star of the show.
之後咧就鹹魚咯鹹魚咧就去咗個頭先去咗個鹹魚頭先。呢個係梅香鹹魚嚟嘅，選擇有啲係硬嘅，唔係梅香嘅硬鹹魚嘅，呢個係梅香。你選擇梅香鹹魚就香啲。
First, we'll cut off the head of the dried fish and set it aside. Today, my dad is using his preferred kind of Cantonese dried fish, called mui hung, which is fermented before being salted and dried. It's softer and has a stronger pungent odor. The other main kind of dried fish is called satyok, which is just salted and dried, and the texture is generally harder.
How do you know if you're buying a good fish?
買得好嘅鹹魚嚟，一個咧你就去啲俾佢習慣咗去啲嗰個 market， 你係信得過嘅。佢呢度真係一包包咁包住喺度，你冇可能話分得佢邊個好啲邊個唔好嘅。比如你係買梅香鹹魚咧，你就捏下佢唔係實就得啦。但係買實咗嘅鹹魚咧，你就捏佢唔好腍嘅，咁就得啦。OK， 啱啱你嘢做咩？唔係咪 ？OK，
Where'd you come from?
OK， 切咗個頭之後咧，咁嚿剪咗呢個隻佢，啲唔要啦。
We'll cut off the dorsal fins, the ones along the back, with a pair of kitchen shears.
然之後咧，洗佢。
Now we'll give it a quick rinse with clean water to wash off any dust or debris.
洗完之後咧，俾紙飲乾水佢。
Then pat it dry with a paper towel.
飲乾水之後咧，我哋就起啲肉出嚟喎。因為佢有骨嘅，所以咧我哋要起咗啲肉，唔好攞啲連埋啲骨一齊去炒首先喺個脊嗰度咧，自己話喺個脊骨嗰度咁燙開佢。呢條魚係2個安士咁上下啦，成條都係 但係我唔可以俾晒落去，俾晒多炒咁多飯咧就鹹得太鹹啦。切佢出嚟，順住佢隻骨咁樣落去，嗱順住嗰啲骨咁樣，嗱你睇到。
At this point, we'll turn the knife horizontally and cut off the mostly boneless side of the fish.
嗱，確保佢冇骨，一定係呢度冇骨嘅，嗰度再開呢邊攞啲，嗱呢啲骨，嗱佢隻骨咧炒到咯，係嘛？呢啲係骨嚟㗎啦，我哋唔要呢啲骨，安全咧你就喺個斬板度睇住佢切，嗱挑佢出嚟，咁起咗個出嚟咯。呢啲係鹹魚係新鮮鹹魚咁樣曬乾嘅曬嘅。以前咧廣東餐館咧就好多有呢個做鹹魚雞粒炒飯啦。
We'll cut off the flesh of the other side of the fish, leaving just the bones in the middle.
呢條鹹魚就起咗啲肉出嚟咯，啲骨喺度。留翻呢個咧，我嚟蒸豬肉啊咁樣都好食噶。呢度冇骨噶啦，睇下呢度，摸下呢度有冇骨，有骨就掹佢出嚟，度喺呢度嗱。 掹得佢唔要啲骨。
We'll remove any bones still on our fillets using a knife if needed.
個中間嗰部分係都仲有啲肉，但係
有肉喺度，佢黐住啲骨嚟，我愛嚟蒸豬肉咯。喂，蒸豬肉好食㗎，好香㗎喎。檢查佢冇骨，你哋可以切一粒粒。
Salting and drying fish to preserve it spans many cultures and goes back centuries. The process typically involves coating fresh fish in salt, then allowing it to dry in the sun, which intensifies its flavor and extends its shelf life. In fact, salt cod became a fixture in international trade for centuries, becoming a staple in many cuisines not only in Europe but in Africa and the Caribbean. In southern China, salted dried fish, or鹹魚, or literally salty fish, became an essential source of food, especially for poor people who could eat just a small amount with rice for a simple meal. Due to its extreme saltiness, only a small amount is needed for any dish, so we recommend adding less and chopping it more finely to avoid an overly salty final result.
全部都要起骨。
如果你係愛嚟炒飯嘅，你咪起骨咯；愛嚟蒸嘅，你咪唔使起骨咯，就咁啦。我哋切咗佢一粒粒。
Now we'll cut the fillets into roughly 1/4-inch thick strips.
切打長嘅先，切完打長啦，就切一粒。
Then we'll rotate 90 degrees and cut into small pieces.
切一粒得啦，得啦，一粒黃豆咁大粒啦，嗱蛋加埋呢個蛋先嗬。
Now we'll crack 2 eggs into a bowl for later.
而家咧備料備好晒啦，飯就煮熟咗啦。首先打好飯，佢唞氣先，打鬆啲飯先。拎佢出嚟啦，打鬆啲飯佢嗱。
We'll use chopsticks to mix the rice, letting the steam out, which leads to the perfect texture for fried rice.
首先咧就炒個蛋先，開火。
Now we'll heat the wok on high, and after it's hot, we can add the oil.
俾油，抽個茶匙油咁上下啦，就俾啲蛋落去。
Now we'll quickly beat the eggs and add it into the wok. We'll stir it gently so that it doesn't overcook at the bottom. It's done after just 20 to 30 seconds.
OK， 唔使炒到咁熟啲蛋嚇。
We'll take out the eggs and set them aside for later.
啲少少油，一個茶匙油，炒熟嗰啲雞肉佢。啲雞肉咧炒到佢轉白就得㗎啦。慢火啲，慢火。
After just 1 minute of stir-frying the chicken, we can take it out.
雞肉熟咗，一個湯匙嘅油落去。
Now it's time to put everything together.
爆香一張佢。
After the ginger, we'll add the salted fish.
俾啲鹹魚落去。
We'll stir-fry these for about a minute until fragrant.
唔俾晒。
多得滯，鹹得滯會。爆香鹹魚先，聞到啲鹹魚香味未？因為我睇下你有幾多飯，首先你知道有幾多飯先。如果你12安士嘅買煮咗出嚟嘅飯咧，咁多鹹魚就足夠噶啦，已經太多就會驚佢鹹得滯。好啦，俾啲飯落去嚇。
After a minute, we'll add the rice. Then make sure to break apart any clumps in the wok while stir-frying. A metal spatula is a great tool for this if you're using a carbon steel wok.
反轉佢。
After 1 to 2 minutes, we can add the eggs.
炒到而家咧，我哋俾啲雞蛋上去啦，俾啲雞蛋上去咧，就反晒佢，炒勻佢，一邊反一邊撳佢，一邊反一邊撳。
點解要撳啊？
撳散啲飯啊嘛，要撳散啲飯先得㗎。
After 40 to 50 seconds of stir frying, we can add in the chicken.
俾埋啲雞肉落去，蛋俾落佢炒飯先至俾啲雞肉熟得落，啲雞肉熟仔落。而家開猛火，要開猛火啦！而家開猛火啲啦，已經得㗎啦嘛。而家攞夠啲鑊氣，而家走。
After another 40 to 50 seconds, we can add the green onions.
俾埋啲葱花上去，少少胡椒粉。
We'll add in a quarter teaspoon of white pepper here. Then after another 40 to 50 seconds of stir frying, we'll do a quick taste test to see how much additional seasoning to add.
新慢火等佢睇下夠唔夠味先，要考慮俾幾多魚露落去。如果太鹹啦，就唔俾咁多魚露。好啦，俾少少魚露上去。
My dad adds 2 teaspoons of fish sauce here to both enhance the umami fish flavor and, importantly, to not darken the rice with soy sauce. Then we'll mix it in.
係咪生火啊？
生咗而家俾生菜落去啦，我就再開火炒佢，開個大火炒佢。
With the heat back on high and the lettuce added, we'll stir fry to mix everything together.
少少美油落去，
有咩作用？
靚啲，啲飯靚啲嚇。
After adding a teaspoon of oil for shine, we'll stir fry for a final minute, then we can turn off the heat.
生火，好嘢，試下味啊！正啊！廣東人食鹹魚佢嘅有習慣喺度嘅，唔會改嘅。佢最多係食少啲嘅，佢就一樣會食。好似你個鹹魚雞粒炒飯咁，你喺餐館廣東餐館經常有人 order 嘅。
Today, we'll do a fancier plating method, which requires first scooping the rice into a bowl, making sure it's packed in tightly.
就俾個大嘅碗盤冚過落嚟，咁壓實佢，反轉佢。
Then we'll lift the bowl to reveal a beautiful mound of our salted fish and chicken fried rice.
好，朋友們，鹹魚雞粒炒飯煮好咗，希望大家中意。紅堆妹妹落樓吃鹹魚炒飯咯。
Growing up, did you salt the fish yourself?
No.
Never
I,
salted your
I
own
always
fish?
buy in the market. We did not have a refrigerator. We did not have a lot of meat. Sometimes just salty fish and rice.
Yeah.
That's for the for a meal.
Bye, YouTube.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching the video. Bye.
Bye! YouTube thinks you'll like this recipe next. Let's see if they're right. A huge thank you to our wok stars and all of our chefs in the CANTO Cooking Club.